Ratna Bhushan, a friend, motivator, and guide to IS aspirant, international motivational speaker, leadership trainer, CEO, coach, political strategist, and policy advisor. Welcome to ASG. ASG believe in quality, commitment, and success. Ahimsa is the attribute of the soul. Ahimsa is the attribute of soul and therefore to be practiced by everybody in all the affairs of life. If it cannot be practiced in all the departments, it has no practical value. This is the quote of Mahatma Gandhi from the book The Words of Mahatma Gandhi, written by Richard Attenborough. So the source of news of today is Hindu newspaper. Entire B2C online sector to come within new consumer law ambit. Legislation aims to clean up the segment, says official. There is a widespread impression that a new Consumer Protection Act bill only regulate the operations of the legacy e-commerce players Amazon and Flipkart. However, that's a misconception as the new law brings the entire B2C online sector strictly within its ambit, said top official at the Ministry of Consumer Affairs. The Consumer Protection Act has already kicked in, but many online service providers still want to believe they are outside of its scope, said the official on the condition of anonymity. All kinds of B2C online services, irrespective of their size, reach on all mobile app-based services, all business running on social media platform will come within the bill's purview. Army to convene selection board for the women personal application for the permanent commission sought after receiving the formal government sections letter GSL for grant of the permanent commission PC to women officer. The army headquartered in the process of the convening the process of screening women officers for grant of PC to what they send. Detailed administrative instructions have been issued to all the affected women officers, giving out guidelines for submission of application for consideration by the board, the army said in the statement on Tuesday. Women officers who joined the army through the Women Special Entry Scheme and the Short Service Commission's women are being considered. Jammu and Kashmir J&K Ladakh a year on, the government views the removal of the Article 370 as the key vehicle to user in the transformational development in the region. Ravindra Madan. Dr. Ravindra Madan is an assistant professor at the Government Medical College in Jammu, and the court ruled that Mr. Madan, who had married a non-state subject, was no longer a permanent resident and hence not eligible for the government employment. It was only 23 years later, 2002, that a three-member bench of the Jammu and Kashmir High Court declared that the daughter of permanent resident marrying to non-permanent resident will not lose their permanent residency. However, it did not made into the discriminatory nature of the Article 35A and stated it can be an academic issue after 35A was unfair not just for women. It deprived benefits to those thousands of the dissidents of the West Pakistan refugees who migrated during that period, even though they are not Indian citizens. It ensured that the descendant of Dalit Valmikis brought in form of the Amritsar and Gurdaspur in Punjab as a Safai Karamchari in 1957 were eligible for the government jobs and were forced to continue their designated occupation. The presence of the Article 370 in the Constitution paved the way for various constitution anomalies. For instance, while Section 377 of the Indian Penal Code was struck dowry by the Supreme Court, it conducted to exist in the Ranbir Penal Code that was followed in the erstwhile state. Similarly, critical legislation passed by the Government of India, such as the Right of the Information Act, Right to Education Act, and the Prohibition of the Child Marriage Act, and were not applicable the erstwhile state. Transformational development, it was for these regions and the Prime Minister's vision of one nation, one constitution, one nation, one constitution that led the government was effectively remove Article 370, 35A. The largely bipartisan support received in both houses of parliament reinforced the fact that the entire nation spoke as one voice. It has been a year since the government moved, contrary to the claims of large-scale unrest, international ramification. The move has not only been peaceful but was also been the overwhelming support from all sections of society and the international community. The government views the effective removal of Article 370 as a key vehicle to user in the transformational development in the region. Many districts in Jammu and Kashmir are the now terror-free. Anti-terror operations are being executed in a coordinated manner and are receiving support from the local resident. Residents of J&K and Ladakh can now they aspire of the same opportunity that residents in other states have. The government's commitment to holistically integrate the region is visible to the new program that have been launched under the National Saffron Mission. More than 3,500 hectares of land are being regenerated by the saffron cultivation. Saffron grown in Kashmir now has coveted geographical indication tag, giving it performance in the export market. The government is also incentivizing farmers to introduce ultra high density plantations of apple and other fruits. Tourism infrastructure is being upgraded in the mission mode, and the Bijli Sadak Pani issue are being addressed on a war footing. In a bid to further boost tourism and the connectivity, 11 airports in Jammu and Kashmir, 2 in Ladakh are being considered under the UDAIN scheme. The health sector has been transformed with the opening of 2 AIIMS hospital and 5 new medical colleges. The Ayushman Bharat scheme is now available for all the residents of Jammu and Kashmir during the COVID-19 pandemic. The center provided all the necessary infrastructure and logistical support to the region. The government believes that the integrations of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir Ladakh will complete in the spirit only when the grassroots democracy, as envisaged by the 73rd and 74th Constitution Amendment, had formally established. The Block Development Council elections in October 2019 saw a record turnout and were free from the violence, even though there were calls for the boycott and threats of the violence. This is an important former to more endeavors being made to strengthen democracy, while the abrogation of the article has served as an initial confidence building measure. A lot more needs to be done. Government will continue to strive under the Prime Minister Narendra Modi vision, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, to ensure that the people of region get all the B.R. Ambedkar in vision while framing our constitution. Thank you so much to watch my program. Wish you all the best. God bless India.